Hey, this is CJ Baker from Tide Assets Fitness Training.
And I'm Jackie.
And today we're going over a squat progression. If someone comes to me and wants to learn to squat and they've never done it before, I wouldn't just throw them into a back squat or a front squat. So there's a quick progression that I take people through to see what level they're at. The first movement in the progression is the chair squat. So Jackie, I'll get you to put your feet between hip and shoulder width apart. Okay. And when you stand up, I'm going to get you to lean forward, load up the glutes and hams, okay, and then push through the quads on the way up. Yeah. And let's keep your arms up and out of the way of your hips. On the way back, I want you to drive the hips back, once again loading them. Good. And sitting back down. Do a couple more. Now I'm protecting her back and her knees by having her shift her weight forward, her center of gravity over her heels, okay, and pushing to the center of her foot. That's good. Okay. Now a flaw that I often see with the chair squat, or any squat for that matter, is loading of the knees alone and nothing in the hips. So go ahead, Jackie, do a couple bad ones so they can see what it looks like when you load the knees only. Good, good. That's good. I don't want you doing too many of those. So there's nothing wrong with a knee break. In fact, when we do the front squat, you'll see that's okay, but the hips have to engage at some point. You can't just drive all your weight into your knees. Go ahead and show them two more good ones, Jackie. Good. Once someone has showed me that they're proficient with the box squat or the chair squat, I get them to do a standing squat or an air squat. Okay? So, Jackie, arms up. All the same cues apply. I want you to load the hips first. I want you to sit straight down and then drive through your feet on the way up. Go ahead. Okay, turn and face the camera. A common problem I often see with this movement, or any squat really, is the knees caving in. So Jackie, just a couple, I don't want to make you do too many, but a couple of bad reps where your knees are caving in. Okay, and often the person won't even know this is happening. Now this could be caused by tight calves, tight adductors, or weak or inactive glute min and glute med. And the point of this progression is that we catch all this stuff before we throw them into a barbell movement. All right? So Jackie, show them two more good reps, okay, just to fix this. A couple good reps. Good. When they've mastered the chair squat and the air squat, now we can add some load. So Jackie's going to perform a goblet squat for us. Okay, pull it right in. Okay, tuck the elbows down. There we go. Go ahead. Okay, so this is adding the load to the movement, making the whole body work a little bit harder. That's good. Alright, the next movement in the sequence is the plate squat. Now go ahead, Jackie, grab that and put it in place. Okay. Now the reason we do this is a common problem is pitching forward, leaning too far forward when you squat. And this we can use to monitor that and to get rid of it, essentially. So Jackie's going to squat the same way she's been squatting already, feet a little bit wider. Okay? And as she goes down, she's going to make sure that this stays level. Alright, go ahead, Jackie, do a few. Good. So this forces her to maintain an upright posture when she squats. Okay, now do a couple bad ones. Okay, you can see that plate tilting. It's no longer horizontal, it's pitching forward. Okay. So before I throw, that's good. So before I throw someone into a back squat or a front squat, I'm going to make sure that they're good at this. Alright, so Jackie's showing me she can do the chair squat, the air squat, the goblet squat, and the plate squat. And I know that she's proficient in these, so I'm comfortable throwing her into the front squat. So go ahead, Jackie. Get into rack position. Okay. The bar is going to be across the deltoids and across the collarbone. Okay. Triceps are parallel to the floor. Step forward. Okay. Engage the midsection. Keep those elbows high. And do a few squats for us. All right. And you'll notice with the front squat, keep going, you'll notice with the front squat, the knees do break first. Okay, so it's a little different than the back squat. The knees are supposed to break, but she is still engaging her hips on the way down. Okay, that's good, Jackie. And as a side note, I do teach the front squat first, because I find if I just jump someone into the back squat, there's a lot of things that they can get away with, a lot of cheats and a lot of bad positions they can put themselves in. So I find, me personally, once they're proficient at the front squat, the back squat is super easy and they do it well. Now that I know Jackie's proficient with all the previous squats, she's ready for the back squat. Okay, so go ahead, get underneath. Right now, the rack position for the back squat, the bar is going to be on the traps, okay? Not on her neck, on her traps. It's a nice meaty portion where the bar can sit. Okay, stand up, step forward. Okay. Now this time, unlike the front squat, you are going to load the hips first. Okay, so the hips, you're going to go down and back first with the hips, and then the knees will break after. Go ahead, do a few. Good. All right, that's good. Depending on who you have, this squat progression could last 5 minutes or it could last 5 weeks. It just depends on what, if they're tight or if they need to learn the movement, if they need to take a little bit longer. But don't think that you have to do all of this in a slow sequence. This can be done right away. If I see that they're proficient in all those squats, then I can jump them into the barbell movements right away, no problem. And that's the squat progression. Now I want you to like this video, and I want you to subscribe to our channel because we got a ton of content on here for you guys.
We are a mobile fitness company and we will come to you.
So if you want to learn stuff like this in the comfort of your own home, go to our website, www.tightassets.ca, and hit the start training button.